Holiness. It's Aerosol in to do a daily reading. Sorry guys, I wasn't in yesterday. Was pretty busy. But I'm in today. I strive for every day, but trust every other day I most likely would be in. But every day is goal. I have a really busy schedule, but it's alright though. It's alright though. So Wednesday, June 10th, 2020. I think the sun is squaring Neptune right now, which means that we can dream big, you know. Squaring Neptune, but the planets, what's the sun in Gemini? Then Neptune is in, they get along. The sun and Neptune get along. Neptune's in Pisces right now, by the way. And like I said, I'm not an I have a lot to learn about astrology, but I know a lot, but not enough to like recall so fast, you know. So it is all right though. So right now we are doing collective. We got the Wheel of Fortune that came out and the Devil in reverse. Okay. Wheel of Fortune and Devil in reverse is the cards for today. All right, so we got the Wheel of Fortune. Hopefully you took the time to, you know, pinpoint what it is that's holding you back and that you're starting to work on that. You know, each day that goes by, know what it is that's bothering you, whether it's finances, whether it's dry skin, you know, time you wake up, and then just slowly start working on that each day, you know, especially now. I mean, things are opening back up, but at the same time, a lot of us are still in quarantine right now. So some people still don't have their jobs open right now, or they're just going to work temporarily. Okay, so right now we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's a Jupiter card. It says change, fate, and karma. Okay, so here we go. It kind of goes into what we were talking about the other day about when you're like doing your goals, you gotta think. You know, you gotta think about what you want to do and start to do it. Because the one thing I like about the Wheel of Fortune card is it speaks facts. You know, change is gonna come whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So change is coming whether you like it or not. Fate has stepped in and now is calling the shots, moving you into a critical new phase of your life. You may be feeling like things are out of your control, and they are. You can choose to complain or you can choose to adapt. There's a comfort in uncertainty, even if the unknown feels intimidating. Everything happens for a reason, so have faith that these changes are happening for your highest good. Life is full of cycles, and it's impossible to have the good times without the bad times. Contrast is not only necessary but inevitable. Just because events feel like they are out of your control doesn't mean you have to take a back seat. Remain active and avoid complacency. Trust that this is exactly where you need to be right now. This is beautiful, okay? Because just remember, one thing that was said right here is like, just because you're feeling that things are outside of your control, it doesn't mean that they are, okay? Hold on one second. And if anybody subscribed to my fitness channel, I say in my video earlier that feelings come and go. You know, even the things that you enjoy doing, you don't always want to do them. Okay, so that also can be applied to the vision that we have in our head. When something's going wrong, you know, like when somebody pisses you off, you just got this big old whirl of emotions going through your body, and all you see is red, and you just feel like, god damn, why the fuck? But just remember, it's in your head. It's not really happening all out here. It's happening in your universe, you're inside of your body. So you got to take a deep breath and remember that when we are focused on a certain emotion, or we're focused on are we looking and staring at something, we're not seeing the picture as clear as we can, or as clear as we should. So always remember that doesn't mean you have to take a back seat, you know, but take a deep breath at least, and take a second to see and to remember that you are just you're experiencing. And don't take that as the be all, say all, end all. Okay. So now the next card is the Devil in reverse. Devil in reverse. Yo 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 yo. Okay. So here we go. Awareness, breaking free, empowerment. You have become aware of your codependent relationships and addictions, and are making strides to break free from the chains that have been holding you back from moving forward. You are open to a different way of living, even though it is scary to make those changes because they have been so familiar. However, the familiarity is not healthy, and you have decided to empower yourself to choose another path. The journey and the road ahead will not be easy. You will have to battle your inner demons who run rampant, using your inner fears and anxieties as a form of their own power. However, you will gain control back by eliminating the negativity and introducing more positive energies into your life. You are vulnerable to temptations, so take extra care and caution. Okay, so this card is a Capricorn card, and it's in reverse. And so when it's in reverse, your awareness, and you're breaking free, and you're becoming empowered because you're realizing that you're having some codependency going on. And I feel like, you know what, if anybody understands that, you know, I feel like fixed signs really get it too. You know what I mean? Just one moment. So yeah, as a fixed sign, like sometimes, like I'm a fixed sun, moon, and rising. And sometimes being a fixed sign, you can end up being too connected and too fixed on what you're doing that you could end up in being codependent in certain areas. You know, or fixed, too fixed can end, being too fixed can end. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and if I don't edit this part out correctly, is being a fixed sign, if you're not paying attention, you can end up being in a codependent situation. And so I do advise all fixed signs to just take, and all people, everybody, but especially if you're a fixed sign, you know, just to take some time to just really look at what's going on around you and really be aware, really be aware of what's happening around you. So, and also check yourself, you know, and make sure that you're not so fixed on accomplishing goals, so fixed on things that you're being used by people around you. Okay. So yeah, so even if you're not a fixed sign, and this is just for just a general, just be aware of your codependent relationships. And a lot of you have become aware of it. You are also becoming aware of what are you addicted to. Well, that's when it comes to what we were talking about the other day. You sit down and you really evaluate what it is that you are allowing to take over your day. Like really take inventory before you can always start bettering your life. But one way to start bettering your life is be observant, be aware of what you're doing. So then, and it looks like the devil being in reverse looks like that's what a lot of you are already doing. Starting to realize, well, god dang, I've been tearing up them chicken wings in this quarantine. It's time for me to shred that belly. Or it's time for me to put the bag of chips down, or it's time for me to put the TV remote control down. Okay, so then the card at the bottom of the deck I have is the Five of Pentacles. So you guys see that real quick, and then I'll tell you guys what that's about. All right, the Five of Pentacles. All right, so we got trial, so abandonment, misfortune, and loss. Trials and tribulations. This is a time of loss, deficit, and hardship. This economic downfall has hit you hard, and you are feeling your self-esteem plummet alone with your cash flow. You may feel abandoned by others, left alone to fend for yourself. The doors are closed, causing you to question the universe or even yourself. Set aside your ego and ask for help. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to support you in periods of trouble. This loss may be outside your control, but ask yourself what enables this misfortune to occur. Taking personal responsibility over your loss and look forward how you can build yourself back up again. Change your attitude about money and develop a positive mindset to attract it back to you. Adversity will only make you stronger. So it's kind of like what we were saying earlier. You know what it is, and you know what you need to work on. Everybody's taking a financial hit, and it's up to you to find it within yourself to know that you are not alone. Get that ego out of the way and ask for help. And I'm the one that can tell you guys straight up about ego and help. Like I don't like to ask for help for anything at all. Like I was suffer before I asked for help. Like, and that's horrible. And that's how I used to be. I still got that in me a little bit, but I've got a little team of people that I've learned to trust, and they've helped me to realize, like, you know, you gotta ask for help. If you need help, ask for help. You know. So right now, you know, just take the time to change your ideas about what you think of money, what you think of what it means to be successful, who and why, what, when, where, and why you're doing what you do. And then hopefully we can get that Five of Pentacles heading in the reverse, financial recovery, persistence, rebuilding wealth. Okay. So basically we got the Hierophant after that, because if I was to keep going, it would be like a reading and I would be pulling cards from the bottom. So that card kind of ended on a so-so note. So I'll show you guys this is the next card. This one, those who are curious, who likes to read. It's the Hierophant in reverse. And I'll just show y'all what that is real quick. It just gets better. As you realize what's going on, as you realize what you need to do, things will get better. Okay, so we got the Hierophant in reverse. Let the rebellion roar. You are breaking free from the norm and challenging the status quo. Okay, so that Hierophant in reverse, and once you know what you're realizing what you need to do to change. Change is coming whether you like it or not. You can either sit there and cry and ponder, or you could change your attitude, ask for help where it's needed, be where you are now, and then freaking attack. You know what I'm saying? That Hierophant in reverse, that means that you're heading in the right direction, you know? And that's good stuff, y'all. So I just want to say thank you for joining my morning reading, and I hope that you guys, well, I know that you guys will have a fantastic day. Why not? You know, no hope intended. You know, whether or not you have a bad moment or a letdown situation, don't let that be your focus of your whole day. Because you know what? Think about something positive that happened. You woke up, right? You're watching this video, right? All right now. Honest.